Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video, and today is a bit different because I've just got my bike back from the shop and we're going to finally do that bike check. The work in total cost me over £500, which I was not planning on having done, and I haven't even got the fork service, so it was a bit of a hefty bill, a lot more work than I expected, but hopefully it's all been worth it to have a fully functioning Commencal. So here it is. We start off with the obvious. It is a Commencal. The particular model is the 2016 V4 Meta Race Edition, but I actually bought this second-hand off a guy last year who had got it built custom, so there's a lot more custom parts and it's very different to what you'd find if you just ordered this from factory. Starting off with the top of the bike on the handlebars, we have Debonair XD shifters and Hope E4 brakes with a RockShox reverb dropper post. You can kind of see this side over here. New work I've just got done is getting this nice little red outer gear cable fitted. Obviously that's not why I got it, just for the steeds, but we always appreciate that. The handlebars are these nice Burgtec / Burgtec, whatever. Tell me in the comments how you pronounce, if you can. Carbon downhill bars, which are really cool. And then lurking behind that is a matching stem. And we've got a Hope top cap, because lurking underneath there is a nice Hope headset, which is super silky. Moving down, we have the Pike RC3 forks. They're 160mm travel. 44 offset. These are actually new when I bought the bike, but as you can see they've been pretty beaten up. We've got Hope Pro 2 Evos, which are non-boost, so this was just before the boost came out, and obviously Hope E4 disc brakes, 203mm rotors. The wheels are Stands No Tubes ZTR Arch X 650Bs, which I'm not too much of a fan of because I think they're more for trail riding, but they've been okay so far. However, they do have super tight rims on the tyres, so they're really hard to get on and off. Currently running a Minion DHF at the front with 3C casing. Moving along, we have this little Monarch RC Shox, which is a new addition after my old Shox blew up when I tried to get it serviced, or was actually just scored on the inside, much less dramatic. So I've had to buy this, which I'm not too happy about because it's the worst model, but I'll have to make it do for the trip. Moving on down, we have the Debonair XD cranks with a Debonair XD chainring which has 32 teeth, and the pedals are Brendog Edition DMR Volts, which I'm really a big fan of. A lot of grip. That nice Commencal logo on the underside of the bike. This is actually an extra large frame, which is suitable for my 6'4" shape. Moving along the drivetrain, we can see that at the rear I've got a SLX derailleur after I munched up the old one when I was making my manual trainer. Not a good move. And a Debonair XD cassette, which has 11 to 46 range, which I find great, and actually a SRAM chain on there, 11 speed. The rear I'm running Maxxis High Roller 2s, which have been great so far. So what work have I got done? The main bulk of the work came around these pivot points and the axles inside of them. They'd seized up, so it took him a lot longer than he thought. And all of these were corroded and rusted away, so that was not a fun job and cost me quite a lot. And now I've got a super plush rear end and it's nice and tight, so previously there was a lot of play in there. And we're running a fabric saddle with a RockShox reverb dropper. Got the DMR Death grips on there, are really comfortable grips, and they're the thick version. Quick little vlog update. We have had a little purchase ready for the trip. Some Fox Performance 36s I picked up this morning. So we're currently rocking the Pikes, but let's get these Performance put on nice and chunky. So we've got the fork off the original, which is the RockShox Pike, ready to install the 36. Very scary stuff now, cutting it down to size. Got the new fork on. Luckily it all went in okay. I think I got the compression right. So there we have my 2016 Commencal Meta V4, and that is the bike I'm running in July 2020. So I hope you enjoyed this slightly different video, and get subscribed if you want to see more, and see me out in Morzine, which is where I'll be next.